we just planted a church in Atlanta, Georgia, about 2 years ago, and our underlying philosophy is this. We say that we believe that the gospel changes people, and people change the world. You see, I really believe the reason why we don't see more transformation is because we haven't really been transformed and changed by the gospel. We can speak it in theory, we can speak it in word, but we don't really understand how to incarnate that thing in our heart. And so the reality is that there's this tension that we live in. You see, one of the things that we talk about at our church is one of devotion. We say we need to constantly cultivate our heart to pursue God above all else. And I believe that this is the number one struggle that you and I should have as a believer. And I appreciate Jeff Vandersteel reminding us of that we are loved, even in our insufficiencies, that God's grace is sufficient. We are loved. And that's a great reminder to us all. You see, I talk to my people and I say, we have 3 rules in this church. And I tell them that, I said, the 3 rules is this: I want you to love God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. The second is this: I want you to love your neighbor as you love yourself. But I said, the third is this: do whatever else you want to do. You see, the reality is this, is that the restriction is in the first 2. If we can show and model and teach people how to incarnate God's love and embody it through loving other people, then we don't have to talk all the time. So we don't have to talk about the do's and the methods in which we spend most of our time. I really believe the apologetic of our day is authenticity. People really just want to see something that's real, that's genuine. They're not looking for the polished person anymore. They want to see something that's genuine to them, and they can say, I want that. What you have is what I'm missing, is what I need. But the reality is many of us don't have it in any real sense, and so we can't reiterate what Paul reiterated when he says, I become all things to all men. Why? That I might save some. And he says, I do all these things for the sake of the gospel, that I might share in its blessings. The problem is that the gospel is not a blessing to many of us.